that look like I had a cramp or something like that? The way I fell over?
You just fell
It was
down.
just too funny. I couldn't believe it. Everything went against it. I thought it hit your mom's car. Next thing I know, the ball's going down the road. It was like, you'll never see me again. Well, let's talk about number 4, shall we?
Yeah.
That's also owned by you. What about that?
Number 4. Not just the highest home run. I had the longest home run.
Oh, you did?
Which was the longest home run of the game over the tree in the neighbor's yard across the road.
Oh, yeah.
Not just the road.
Not just the road. This time it went over it. It went into the bushes, past the bushes.
It was pretty good.
That's just explanatory. Let's look at the play, and then we'll look at it again to see the distance of where the ball was. Let's see it again.
Hey, bye! Yeah, that's right. Look at that.
Well, you know what? Let's look at the distance meter. Let's just take a pause mode of where exactly it fell. Let's just look. If you look, you'll see the ball right before it falls down. It's past the trees. Let's just take a pause for that.
That was amazing.
That should have been worth 6 home runs. But you know what was worth 6 home runs? Play number 3. This set the record. I mean, later on, let's just say time till he tied it, right? You tied the record with 6. But I was the first one to set the record.
Yeah.
Let's just take a look at all those 6 runs that led up. And you know what? The funny thing about it was these were the home runs that really won me the game. Let's take a look.
Oh! Line is seven! This is my home run. This is my home run derby, bitch. Hey. No.
That was definitely the reason why we won. So it was a good game, but I think had I not getting those 6 runs in that 1 inning, I would have lost easily.
Yeah.
You would have shut me out in there because 6 runs, I only beat you by 2. I would have lost by 4. Had I not done that.
Yeah, that was the main part of the game. You know, the pitching fell apart.
I think, how did you feel once you gave up all those 6 home runs? I mean, there's a lot of times there's footage. Let's take some footage of him being frustrated, just running. I mean, there was a lot of moments when I could just see the frustration on your face, right? You were frustrated, weren't you?
A little bit.
Yeah, let's take a few looks at him being frustrated.
Where is the moment we needed the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to gray. Tell me your passion's gone away. And I don't need no carrying on. You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking the smile with the coffee to go. And tell me your life's been way offline. You fall into pieces every time. And I don't need no carrying on. Cause you had a bad day. You take it one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know. You tell me don't lie. You work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day. The camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't.
So talk about frustration. How does your knee feel? Let's take a look at number 2 quickly, shall we? Oh my God, that's just so funny. Alright, tell me how you felt once I hit you in the knee.
You know, it was unexpected, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I just pitched the ball, You
know,
hit
there
it.
was a lot of times afterwards that you backed away because you know, I mean, you didn't want to have it again. I mean, explain your pain. How much did that hurt?
It hurt. You know, it took out my leg. It was a natural reaction. I just took out my whole leg. I fell to the ground, and
So it wasn't like you just fell and knocked you down.
and then after that, I was trying to be cautious. You know, stepping back a little after I pitched to you. Didn't want to get hit
I
again.
tell you, the first thing I saw when I hit your knee, first I was like, holy sh. I couldn't believe it. I knew that. I knew it had to hurt. As much as it was funny, once you said you were right, I started laughing. It was just too funny. It was hilarious. I've never seen a hit like that, let alone on camera. Let's take a look at it again. That was too funny. Let's take a look at it again. I think that should be the #1 play, don't you?
No.
No.
I disagree. The #1 play of the game had to be the one-handed home run.
By me.
By me.
I see that.
You're funny, Randy.
I got on footage. Alright, I can't lie to the camera.
Let's take a look at this athletic ability right here with the one-handed home run.
Give you guys a home run time. Come over there. Oh, that is number 3 in the highlights. No,
Yep. Throw away my paper after that play.
Yeah, that was just
Despite me winning
play.
the game, that had to be the #1 play of the game, and I give it up to you.
Yeah.
What'd you do? You stretched your whole body out to try to hit that ball.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at exactly how far you stretched.
As you can see, I fully extended my arm and used all the power I had in my right arm, forcing me to fall over. But I got the home run.
Yeah, you can't explain much after that. Well, I mean, it was like something was destined to hit that ball. You stretched the bar, you fell down. As long as you got that home run, right? I guess that kept the game alive a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that does it for me, Randy Wilson, and Wayne about the best game in the world. Well, I don't know about the best game in the world. I think that July 1st tops that, but that had to be one of the best games we've ever played, ever, against me and him. Home run derby. You think there would be any? Well, all right. What do you think was the biggest memory of that whole game?
I had to say me getting hit and falling to the ground.
Yeah, I think mine was the six-run home run because that had to be the difference. I mean, as much as the strikeout was, I mean, well, we consider it a strikeout because it hit the ball and out, but as much as it was a strikeout, I thought that wasn't the play that really mattered. I think the play that really mattered the most was that 6-run home run because that one, at that point I was losing by I think 4. I was down by 4. It got me back in the game and then it gave me a lead, just like that, 1 inning. You had to be frustrated. Well, that does it for me, Randy Wilson and Wayne Prisco, the loser.
The winner.